What is mutual divorce? Mutual divorce, also known as divorce by mutual consent, is a legal process where both spouses agree to dissolve their marriage amicably without assigning blame to each other. It is considered a more straightforward and less contentious way to end a marriage. Here's an in-depth explanation. Consent of both parties. The essential requirement for a mutual divorce is the consent of both spouses. They must both agree that the marriage should be dissolved. Separation period. In India, the couple must have been living separately for at least 1 year before filing for a mutual divorce. Filing a petition. A joint petition for mutual divorce is filed by both spouses in the family court. This petition includes statements confirming that they have mutually agreed to part ways due to irreconcilable differences. Settlement agreement. The couple must reach an agreement on various aspects such as alimony, child custody, division of assets, and any other relevant matters. This agreement is usually part of the divorce petition. Final hearing. If the couple still wishes to proceed with the divorce after the cooling off period, they must make a second motion for the final hearing. During this hearing, the court reviews the settlement agreement and ensures that the consent for divorce is still mutual. Grant of divorce. If the court is satisfied with the proceedings and the agreements made, it will grant a decree of divorce, thereby legally dissolving the marriage. Benefits. Mutual divorce is generally faster and less expensive than contested divorce proceedings. It tends to be less traumatic for both the spouses and any children involved, as it avoids drawn-out legal battles. 1. Legal provisions. Here's a brief overview of how mutual divorce applies to different religions in India. Hindus, governed by Section 13B of the Hindu Marriage Act, 1955, which includes Sikhs, Jains, and Buddhists. Muslims falls under the extrajudicial category of divorce, which includes practices like khula and mubarat for mutual consent. Christians can seek mutual divorce under the Indian Divorce Act, 1869, and the Indian Christian Marriage Act, 1872. Parsis have provisions for mutual divorce within their personal laws. Interreligious marriages. Couples married under the Special Marriage Act, 1954, can also opt for mutual divorce. The process generally involves filing a joint petition, adhering to the separation period, and agreeing on matters like alimony, child custody, and property division. After the mandatory cooling-off period, if both parties still consent to the divorce, the court can pass the decree of divorce, thereby legally dissolving the marriage. It's important to note that while the concept of mutual divorce is recognized across different religions, the specific procedures and requirements may vary according to the personal laws governing each religion. Mutual divorce reflects a collaborative approach to ending a marriage, where both parties work together to settle important matters amicably. It's a process that respects the autonomy of both individuals and allows them to move forward with their lives with dignity and respect.